What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today with the ultimate beginner's guide to Cloak and Dagger in Marvel Rivals. Today I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to play Cloak and Dagger, some best strategies to be aware of, and of course some fun team comps that you can use today. And I'll even be showing it all off in a match so you can see what I'm talking about. So subscribe here for more Marvel Rivals content and let's talk about Cloak and Dagger. I absolutely love Cloak and Dagger. They are one of my favorite support characters in the game so far, and they are just a blast. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to give it to you simply put. And with that being said, they might sound complex on the surface because they are two characters in one, but I'll be honest with you, they're pretty easy to get down. Though they're two characters, there's not a ton going on with them in general. So let's quickly blast through it. Dagger will automatically lock onto opponents like this. Like, look how far off our cursor is and we can still throw out our projectiles and damage our opponents. Now these aren't doing insane amounts of damage, so you're not out here like deleting opponents, but you're helping out, you're supporting with that damage. That same mechanic does work on your allies, so it locks onto our allies. If they need healing, we can throw it out, heal them, turn around, do damage, turn back and heal them again. Damage, heals, damage. You get the idea. Now our Veil of Light Force ability literally pushes out a square veil of healing, and as it passes through allies, we'll heal them. So it's a really good way to heal a group of allies that are all congested into one area. Your Dagger Storm will actually create this bubble of healing and all those within it will heal. So we got many different ways to heal. We can just throw out these projectiles, we can throw out our veil, and we can throw out the bubble. Dagger is meant for the heals, and simply put, that's it. Both Cloak and Dagger are simple but effective. It has the same inputs and they do pretty similar things but different. Cloak and Dagger are a support slash DPS kind of hybrid, because rather than heal, Dagger will kind of lock onto our opponent and just melt their health bar down. This works kind of like Scarlet Witch if you've played her. Like, I'm aiming to the left of my opponent and it'll just lock on and do damage to him. This move does not heal your allies, by the way, so don't try. This bad boy is meant for damage. We also have a veil, but it's not a healing veil. The same button the Dagger would use, Cloak uses for his veil that blinds our opponents. And every opponent that passes through this veil, the damage they take is actually amplified. So they take even higher damage than they already would. Again, more of a damage thing, not a healing thing. And rather than throw out a healing bubble like Dagger would, Cloak actually enshrouds all of his allies in the area. It does not last very long, but what it does is it makes our allies phased within this, meaning they are untargetable and invisible, and they don't take damage while in here. So you see our allies here are being shot. When they're in here, they can't take damage. They don't take damage. And yes, that even works for ultimate. So if you see a Scarlet Witch ult coming out, you can save all of your allies by doing this move. It's a huge tool. It also gives your allies a movement boost as well. So just a ton of perks off this move alone, but you got to learn how to time it right because it does not last very long. So both Cloak and Dagger share a veil of sorts. Dagger has the healing bubble and the damaging projectiles and the healing projectiles, whereas Cloak just wants to do the damage. Now, what about their ultimate move? Well, they'll kind of steamroll in 3 different directions during it, like this. So they'll steamroll this way, turn this way, you can turn this way, go that way. Now this whole area will damage our opponents, as you see there, like that. And any allies in there will be healed. We can heal our allies with this, go this way, start damaging our opponents instead. And now they're getting healed, they're getting damaged, all within the affected area. This ultimate can really change the tide in matches, especially when you're trying to take an objective. It's really good. Okay, now what about some fun team comps to use with Cloak and Dagger, and who do you want to be teaming up with? Well, first I'd recommend teaming up with Moon Knight. He gets a very unique move, as you can see right here, where within this, Moon Knight becomes invisible. It's a really good benefit for Moon Knight. Plus, when you team up like this, you get a 15% healing boost. So you help out Moon Knight, and he helps you be a better healer. And as you're a support character, he's a DPS character, so why not team up in that aspect? So Moon Knight's my first choice, but who else? Well, as Cloak and Dagger is a support DPS hybrid, and you're going DPS with Cloak, you still want to support on your team of sorts. So I like to go with Rocket Raccoon because he's also a support slash DPS hybrid. So maybe while he's DPS, we go support and vice versa. Or if we both go DPS in the moment, that can be good depending on the situation. Or we can both go support and have really good support in that way. Other ones are Jeff that are basically just pure support. So while he's going crazy with support and healing, I don't feel too bad going DPS with Cloak. Teaming up with pretty aggressive tanks like Venom are great because they'll get in the thick of it and they'll take the heat while you sit back and just throw out heal so he stays alive the entire time. And if you want to get in there and go to Cloak, you can both be doing awesome damage. Same exact situation with tanks like Hulk. And because Dagger's healing projectiles actually lock onto our allies, it's actually a lot easier to heal characters like Spider-Man that are always swinging around. We don't have to hit them with precision. It locks on for us. We can keep him alive a lot longer than other supports that may need more precision. You can also do the same thing for Iron Man that's always flying, and ones like Storm that are also always flying. We just keep these guys alive a little bit longer than other support characters because we can lock on to them. There's a lot of fun team comps with Cloak and Dagger. These are just a few of my favorites. Let me know yours down below. Okay, now that we know how to play Cloak and Dagger, let's go show it off in practice, because the best way to learn is get our hands-on experience. Have you subscribed yet? I hope so. Okay, so here's a great point. We have a character like Iron Fist on our team. He's gonna be going crazy with the jumps and the running. We can still keep him alive because we can lock on to him. Two pretty good tanks and another support character as well. Okay, so at first we don't need to be doing a ton of damage, so I'm gonna be sitting back and healing my allies that do go into that. Like Hulk's going crazy right now. We're gonna heal him and just keep him alive as he gets in there. Same with Loki. We can do damage if we want to like peek over. We can do that. Okay, we gotta heal him, keep him alive. Oh, Bruce is dead. He was going too aggro. Sorry, fam. We're gonna help out take this Thor out. There we go. Now we can heal with the Veil. Get them all at one time. No problem. Put the bubble of healing down so we can heal while on the payload. Because they're healing, we can switch to Cloak in a minute. Oh, we gotta heal this bad boy. There you go, Spider-Man. Throw another Veil out, get them all at one time. Throw the bubble on the payload again. Always got to come back to the payload. We can blind our opponents with the Veil. We have our ult whenever we need to use it. We're ready to rock and roll. Oh, let's get rid of this Mantis. There we go. So we can help out with KOs, of course. Okay, bubble again on the payload. We can heal from afar because it locks on, so this is perfect. Hulk, where you going, fam? Where you going? You gotta heal you, gotta heal you. Okay, heal over there. We're gonna throw our Veil out, throw the bubble out. Perfect. Switch it up, blind our opponents, and we're gonna surround our payload with our ultimate ability here. They'll take damage, and we'll heal our allies over time. Oh, I love to see that. Get rid of the Star-Lord. And that is Cloak and Dagger, man. They are an absolute blast to play. Support, DPS, hybrid. I love it. With that being said, my dudes, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Cloak and Dagger in Marvel Rivals? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are they your main? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe here for more content. Take it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Marvel Rivals news, guides, reactions, and more.